Hi everybody. So this was one of the most beautiful readings I've ever done. I didn't want to stop it. I originally started recording it for the members only page. If you haven't joined me there, the link is down in the description box. It's like $5.99 or $5.29. I post daily there, bonus content, just letting you know. Those are usually shorter, but this was so beautiful I didn't want to stop it. This was a collective message. I knew right away, like in the middle of doing it, that this was meant to be posted on the main channel. So after I recorded it, that's why you see this on the table. I decided to add this in the beginning so that when you hear the intro, it's going to start now. I'm going to say, hi, my beautiful members, etc. That's because I started thinking it was for members, but this was just something else. All right. Love and light, you guys. Hi, my beautiful members. I hope everybody is doing well today. Please, Lord, angels, and spirit, protect this space. Protect my beautiful subscribers, my members. Sending you guys love, light, and hope, and faith, which is a big message that I'm getting today. You might be feeling like you want to give up on something. Don't just yet. Because I'm getting huge Wheel of Fortune vibes. This year is going to be life-changing. And I'm going to talk about that on the main reading. Please, Lord, let me post a full reading on this channel. It's been a long time. I need to get back on the schedule. I have been ever since, remember I told you ever since the hurricane, I've been having vertigo and now like migraines. It's really screwing with my energy. Like everything is like going on, but with the whole demonetization stuff, I can't be playing around, but like, listen, migraines really stop you from doing stuff. So really, but I think I actually woke up today at 6 a.m., like jumping off my bed with energy. So I was like, thank God, maybe it's gone. And maybe the energy I had was because like the difference of like having a migraine for so long and not having it, like you feel like you can conquer the world. King of Cups. What? Oh my God. The King of Cups, that's who we're talking about. So I guess this reading is about somebody in particular. Masculine energy. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water sign. I just split the deck and we have the Two of Cups. And the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I'm done. And the Fool. This was not supposed to be a love reading, but the divine just made it one. Guys, I have to tell you the truth. I'm getting a very big message not to channel a lot today for the daily, and I'm not. Because there's a lot that I want to dissect in the full reading, and I'm going to do that. And I have a feeling that this has something to do with it. But I'm going to tell you right now, there is somebody in your atmosphere that cannot live without you. Period. Period. Dot. Two of Cups, Lord of Love. The Lover's card. Foolish man, it says, which is a brand new beginning. Taking a leap of faith. But this card says the foolish man. That's what it's called in this particular deck. It's the King of Cups feels like a foolish man for not expressing how they truly feel. And I keep getting this message, so I don't know if it's the same person. But this energy is like surrounding itself. There is something about this person that they held in their emotions in the past. Because the King of Cups doesn't wear their emotions on their sleeve. This is somebody that didn't show their emotion, did not show you their true self, even if you talked to them for years. Could be because of trauma, could be because of insecurities. But I'm getting the energy that it's someone that had they could not fathom. I'm seeing this picture clear as day as a movie. And it's unfortunate, but this is what I'm channeling. This is somebody that was disappointed in love a very long time ago. And even though they wanted to, they could not even fathom or think of themselves in a relationship, even if they thought they wanted it. Like, it's the kind of person that had this pervasive thought of, I'm just gonna end up alone, or I don't know how to do relationships, or if I tried, I don't really have anything to offer, and if I do, I don't think that I'm gonna do this right, and I'm just gonna end up disappointed. I'm gonna disappoint this person. Believe it or not, their fear of disappointing you is bigger than them getting disappointed. This is the kind of person that convinced themselves that they were gonna be alone. And it came from a very deep fear. I'm getting that this person wasn't always like that. Something happened in the past, because the King of Cups is a very emotional, sensitive person with so much emotion running through their veins. So for them to have that feeling, it's like they don't share their emotions that much to begin with. But somewhere down the line, they mistook the traits that they developed because of disappointment for their personality. Like, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So like, this person was this is somebody that was a hopeless romantic. This is somebody that really believes in love. This is a very sensitive person. Maybe you didn't even meet them when they were like that. Maybe this is when they were young. This is like a very loving romantic person. Then something happens, they get heartbroken. The symptoms that cause in this person, such as commitment phobia or fear of abandonment, and so the needing to avoid love and speaking their emotions, it's happened for so many years that they have mistaken that as their actual identity. Like, they believe it's their personality, but it's not. They forgot who they really are. They've been walking the earth as a foolish man. Like, la-di-da-di-da. Ignoring who they really are. It was a very pervasive thing, persistent. Oh my God, but look at the image of the King of Cups in this deck. He's on a chariot. He's determined. That's not really a vehicle. It's like a device that he's holding with his own hand. Like, he's turning the wheels by himself, which kind of reminds me of a wheelchair. Like the manual wheelchairs, but his face looks so determined. So it's like, I'm gonna do it, even though it's hard, I'm gonna get there fast. It gives me that energy. Like, this person's determined to push through and tell you how they feel. This person has had a change. This person, there's something about this situation where they could not imagine how they would fit into your world. So they kept you around, but it was very confusing because they didn't know how to go about it. Maybe they didn't have their life in order. They couldn't imagine, how is this even possible? Or is this just somebody that I love that, it's not meant to be in this lifetime because nothing is lining up. I don't know how I can fit into this person's world. I don't know. Maybe you live far away. I don't know how I can fit into this person's world. So let me just not go there. But damn, they love you so much. This is true love. Two of Cups, Lover's card. And what I'm seeing here is this person is going to do the brave thing and they're going to express themselves to you. But you know what I'm seeing? Especially with the foolish man card. Like that phrase, foolish man, is giving me like a different meaning. I'm getting, excuse my doggy, this person doesn't even have, they really think that this isn't going anywhere. This person is going to share their emotions with you thinking that they can't fit in your world, that they're going to be a foolish man telling you how they feel, but they're going to do it anyway because they don't want to hold it in. They want to speak their truth, but not with the intention of a relationship even forming. I like this person. Meaning, they're going to tell you how they feel. They're going to tell you the truth just for the sake of truth, whether it turns into something or not, because there's still something in them with the foolish man that they can't see how this is going to happen. Maybe it can happen if you know, one way down the line, talk to each other and try to make it happen. But for right now, this person's just going to tell you how much they love you just because they have to speak the truth. You saw how these cards just flipped out? This is you are the love of my life energy. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. This is a daily. And then we're going to get into, I'm going to hopefully post a full reading. I need to know more about this King of Cups. What stopped this King of Cups from sharing their emotions? What stopped this King of Cups from sharing their emotions in the past? Hierophant. It fell in reverse, even though I don't read reversals. Hierophant is spiritual awakening. Learning higher knowledge. It was a lack of spiritual awakening. They've awakened. This person woke up. This is confirming the message that I gave in the beginning, that they basically forgot who they were. They had this their life was run by their insecurities and the traits that they developed from their hurt, and they mistook that as their personality. They had to awaken to come back to who they really are. Magus of the eternal gods. Who they are eternally. They woke up. But you know what? The Hierophant is somebody also, again, it's higher learning, or somebody in an institution. And the number 5, which is the Hierophant's number 5, signifies a numerology change. This person is determined, has been determined, whether with you or without you. I'm getting behind the scenes because this person's looking this way to nothing, so you might not be aware of it. It might shock you the way that this person's energy is coming forward. They might not be perfect, but they have been doing a lot of work on themselves to spiritually awaken. Like I said, this is higher knowledge. This person might be reading articles, looking at books, trying to heal attachment issues, psychology, self-help books. They might even have looked for a therapist, you know, or somebody of higher knowledge to help them. That's why, and they're determined to make that change because they realized that they were neglecting who they really were. They've had that awareness and they've been fighting it for a long time. Tell me something about this Two of Cups. Hold on. Oh my God. The freaking Queen of Cups. This is a divine counterpart. Oh my God, this is beautiful. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I said, tell me about the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is Lord of Love. It's a partnership. It's wanting to begin a partnership. It's saying, you're my other half. You mirror me. This is very big twin flame energy. You're the Queen of Cups. I'm the King of Cups. I see you in me. You see me in you. This person is aware of that now, Hierophant. They are awakened to that now. There is no doubt in my mind. The cards are confirming it. And if you look at her face, can you see her glance? She's looking up. Not sure if you can see it from up there, because the lens of the device is a little far, but she's glancing up at him. She's glancing up at his determination. So when this person comes forward, you are going to appreciate how they're coming forward. So any kind of hard feelings you had for this person, if you're not in communication, though I feel like you are, if not very soon, though there's a lot of anger and things from the past, it's very quickly going to go away, and you can't perceive that just because of, you look like you're admiring the determination this person is showing. They still are the King of Cups, so they might not like, they're not going to just change their whole personality. Maybe they were never the kind of person to openly be so emotional, but they got to a place where they closed themselves up so much that they weren't at all, even though on the inside they were very emotional. Maybe, so like it became extreme. But, so this person might not be like change completely, but it's a big change enough that you are admiring. You can tell that this person has been working hard. So if you found negative feelings, you can't perceive it yet, but something about the way that they show up is going to make you you're going to see the truth in it. They're not lying, like undeniably. You're going to feel that energy of awakening in this person. You guys are a divine counterpart. But the way that she's looking up at him and he's going this way, there's something sad here. There's something sad here, which is what I'm getting. I'm not going to say if this is going to end up in a union or not, because this is just a daily. But this person, like I said, is determined to tell you that they love you and you are their other half while going this way. Like, they don't even, not with the intention of even wanting to come back together. I feel like they wish that they could, but they can't see a way of making that happening. It's just for the sake of truth. So you're looking at this person just pour out their emotions and kind of like just do their thing. Maybe down the line, you'll be able to make this work. Because how do you live your whole life knowing somebody's your other half and just letting them go? I guess it doesn't matter if you love somebody that deeply unconditionally. You can do it for them. You can set them free. But that's very hard to sleep next to somebody else. I know that they say you can have a life partner and have kids because it's, you just have to deal with your circumstances. But I have a very, I have a very hard time with that. Me. And I'm just giving my opinion. I know that there's people that marry for money. I know that there's people that do all of that, convenience. But those people usually also sleep at night longing for someone else, thinking of somebody else. So I never understood this. It's that kind of energy. It's like this person's like, I don't think that we can be together, but I love you to death. And you're looking at them like, I don't know what to do, but where are you going? Because I feel like one way or another, something has to happen. I just have a hard time with that concept of our circumstances just make it impossible. And this is truly what I'm seeing here. 2 of Cups, Lovers card, freaking Hierophant, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. This is twin flame energy. This is a pair of the same suit. You can meet someone tomorrow and get along with them. Can you live the rest of your life thinking about the love of your life that you never came together with? No. But there's something complicated about this story, even though I don't see it exactly, because he's going this way. Look, I just split it and it's the 10 of Cups. Wow, which is the union. Which is the marriage, which is coming together. But underneath the Lover's card, I'm going to go ahead and say it. This person wants to marry you. You guys might not see how that's possible right now. This person wants to marry you. I've never been so cut and dry. And that's a strong thing to say. If you feel this in your gut, this is yours. This person wants to marry you. This person sees you as that person. This person, the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, a suit of the same pair, The Hierophant is also a commitment, an official commitment. It's also it's in other decks called the Pope or the High Priest. So it's like, you know, in the church, signifies institutions. With the Ten of Cups and the Lovers is a marriage, and the Two of Cups is a marriage. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are two of the same. My yin to my yang, my yang to my yin. I'm usually not that, like, you know, because it could be so many storylines, but this is marriage. This combination of cards is marriage. It has to happen, you know? And I'm getting, because like this is a Sun card, happiest card in the deck. Happiest card in the deck. This is divinely guided like no other. This is next level divinely guided. Wow. The Sun is the divine. This is divinely guided. What's going to happen here is that this person, this King of Cups, is going to come to this Queen of Cups and speak about this commitment. I want this commitment with you. I want this commitment with you. You and me and you. I was a fool. I want to have a new beginning. This person wishes nothing more than to wipe the slate clean. Yeah. This is such a beautiful spread. It's touching. I've never done something. I almost don't even want to stop this reading. Somebody's getting married here. Like I said, but there's something complicated here, even though I don't see it, just because of the way that he's going this way. Like, it's almost like he's going to tell you, I see you as the person I want to marry. I love you to death. You're the love of my life. I see the Ten of Cups with you. This union, you're my happiness. You're my best friend. You're everything. But I'm going to go this way anyway. Like they're going to say this and then go this way. And you're looking at them like, where are you going? And you're standing in between the commitment and the union. Like, where are you going? Where are you going? So it's like the energy, there's something complicated here. Like, I don't know how to make this happen. Because there's still an aspect I'm getting of like, maybe there's some kind of blockage. Maybe they don't have their finances in order. They don't know what they can offer you, but they know that the love is real. There might be something maybe, you know, where you don't know, like somebody has to change their whole life. They don't know how they can fit, I said that, into your life or how you're going to fit into theirs. They can't see it, but they know this is real. But it's one of those situations at some point, you can't just go this way and forget this energy. You're not going to be happy next to another person. So you're going to get to a point where you have to decide. Let's say you live at a distance. I know everything that I love is here in this place, in this location. I don't want to leave this location. But I'm talking about the rest of my life here. So what's more important? The location? Keeping the location, meeting someone else, being happy, but like thinking about the love that I lost? Or just starting somewhere new and being happy and building with someone that I love? What's more important here? I feel like there's an aspect of that here, but that's going to come later on down the line. I'm channeling right now what this person feels. This is strong. This is a twin flame. Mirror. King, Queen. You're almost in awe of his determination. The level of, and I'm saying this is a twin flame. Oh my God. Oh my God. No doubt in my mind, this is a twin flame connection. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. Oh my God. The High Priestess is the awakened counterpart to the Hierophant. Like I said, in some decks, he's called the High Priest. She's the High Priestess. This is the High Priest, masculine energy. This is the High Priestess, feminine energy. Literally, he's the Hierophant, you're the High Priestess. You guys have awakened together. This is a twin flame connection. You want to know something about that? You know, guys, I might post this on the actual channel. Hope you guys don't mind. And I'll post a longer one later because this energy is so beautiful. I can't. I have to share this. I have to share this. I have to share this. I have to. I mean, are you seeing this? I always say, you know, 78 cards. What are the odds that this is the layout you're going to have? The same suit. The Hierophant and the High Priestess, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. 78 cards. There is not one card here of confusion anymore. There's 2 cards of spiritual awakening. Like you have gotten to a different level with this person already, individually and together. This is the definition of a twin flame connection. Now I want to say something about twin flames. I don't know if you've noticed, when I started this channel, I used to talk about them a lot. And then I stopped. I would mention it here and there if I see the connection. You know why? Because I noticed that, are they real? Absolutely. Are you getting me? Energy is energy. Of course. Energy is energy. You'd be foolish to think that all we are just human bodysuits, you know? Like, energy is energy. We come from somewhere. We have an oversoul, you know? But the thing is that true twin flame relationships are extremely rare. And so there's a lot of people that confuse toxic relationships with twin flame connections. And I noticed that, you know, when I used to do readings specifically on that, I was attracting people in the comments that were obviously in some kind of an abusive situation. There's a very big difference. And it's hard to put it into words. That's why. You know, it's very hard to put it into words, but I'll tell you, if you do have a twin flame, it's undeniable because there might be toxic. This is how you know there might be there's always toxicity in a twin flame relationship, but the difference is you're gonna notice, not in a self-blame way while the other person is blaming you, but you both realize that you're mirroring yourselves. Like the toxicity is, again, those now everything is connecting, right? Because I started the reading saying, you confuse who you really are, your personality, with traits that you developed over time. Have you confuse that, like, oh, that's my personality? No, it's not. So you, in a twin flame relationship, you guys mirror that. But in a way of, there's always elevation. That's the difference. It's not just an abusive separation, chasing. Every time that you have an issue, layer by layer, you get to the deepest parts of yourself and you are always growing. There is never a moment in a twin flame connection that you are not growing, both together, not in a codependent way, separately. And there is an unconditional love that it cannot be explained in words, but you know it's there. And there's also a lot of psychic phenomenon that happens with it, okay? Because a high priestess is a psychic. It's energetic connection, Hierophant, you know? Like you can feel this person from a million miles away. You can read their thoughts. There's telepathy, like really uncanny things. So that's why I stopped, unless it comes out so clearly like this. Because so many people got confused with the toxicity of it. Darn it. This is so beautiful. I almost wish I had my oracle cards. But because this was just a daily, I don't have all my cards I only have 3 tarot decks. Like not my regular oracle deck. I'm going to post this on the main channel. I'm going to do a full reading on this same energy. This is so beautiful. I almost don't even want to touch this. So that's the difference. It's a level of spiritual awakening that happens not only separate, but together. Like you can look at each other, look like in your soul, and you're born together again. Like who you really are. Maybe you guys weren't yourself for a very long time. And this person's having the courage to be that person. You're admiring this person. You never thought this day would come. But look at this Hierophant too. They're both, the King of Cups and the Hierophant are both looking this way. And that's, you know, that's another reason why I'm saying this is a twin flame connection, because that's why, again, like I stopped talking about it, because people confuse codependent relationships for this. But when you're actually in a twin flame connection, you don't care. You have a longing for the rest of your life to be with this person, but you don't care if you don't. Because the unconditional love is as such that you care more about this person's happiness than the relationship that's going to form. You care more about their well-being than that. So that's why I'm saying this 100%. Every confirmation of that is here. These two people are like, I'm telling you that I love you. I'm telling you you're the love of my life. I'm telling you how I see you. I'm telling you you're my mirrored soul. I'm telling you you are my counterpart. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. But both of these people are looking this way, but I'm going to go away. Like, just because I'm telling you, because this is my truth. This is how I feel. I'm not embarrassed about it. But I'm just telling you, I don't need anything from you. I don't need it. Like, granted, if it was easy, because twin flame relationships are usually, there's always something that makes it difficult. You know? Because that's the test. Because the test is it's a test of love. So it's like, I love you unconditionally. I just have to let you know what I feel about you. But it's not because I need a relationship with you. That's what because these two people are literally underneath each other. Like, again, 78 cards. What are the odds? It came out right underneath this person. It's the same person. The Hierophant here is like the spiritually awakened version of this King of Cups. And they're both looking this way. So it's confirming that to me. 100%. I don't even want to stop this. Because, you know, I'm feeling this energy. I'm embodying it. That's how I channel it. And it's such a nice energy that I want to, like, just sit here and, like, be in a cloud. Feels nice. And I have to, like, click off and go back to my reality. This is somebody's reality right here. The level of divinely guided that this is crazy. There, again, with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, there's an awareness that this was divinely guided. Sun card is the divine light. And it's also illumination. It's illuminated from the divine, that everything that has happened between you and this person was destined somehow. You know? That's why a lot of people, when you talk about soul connections, if it never happened to them, they're like, oh, that's bogus. You know, that doesn't exist. And it's not until the people that actually experience this, it's so profound that they actually speak like, no, it is real. Because, and it's usually like, you know, you're older, like people that have already experienced it because you experienced it. So you can speak of it. Because you can't deny these things, right? Listen, but the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. And it's like, even though this person goes this way, I feel like there's going to be a point where, like I said, I'm going to marry this person for money or for comfort or for convenience and thinking about this other person forever, you know? That's terrible. Someone has to give up something or something, you know, in the future. I'm going to do a more, damn, look, there's a Lover's card down here and I didn't even know that, but I'm going to shuffle. I didn't know that because I did shuffle it before. I always shuffle my cards before, but I'm going to shuffle it again just so you know I'm not like, I mean, but you saw the Lover's card fly out here. So, you know, why would I put that there? Like, well, I didn't know this one. You know, I know you guys trust me, but I'm saying I'm going to shuffle anyway. But you see, and this is marriage. This Lover's card actually shows people married, and here shows an interracial couple, which doesn't matter, who cares? But I'm saying, like, but it's depicting that there's some kind of difference between you, but you still come together, you know? Some kind of difference. The High Priestess is also she who knows. She has the book of life in her hand and she doesn't say much, but she knows the book of life. You know, so I'm going to say something here. On top of this Queen of Cups is the Two of Cups, which is love and a partnership. The High Priestess is her, psychic, a medium, she who knows, someone with deep intuition, book of life. The way that they're looking up at this King of Cups and Hierophant, this person, person in masculine energy, being the High Priestess with the Two of Cups on top of her head, meaning it's on her mind, whoever the feminine is, there is an aspect here of, I have known like my whole life that you were my person, one way or another. Or there is some aspect here of intuition that told you before this happened that this would happen. Because the High Priestess is your intuition. It's a psychic, it's a medium, and she has the book of life. You see the book right here in her hand. And we're talking about love here, the partnership. That's why she's underneath it. And again, look at her face. He's on the top, so you can see it better here. She's looking at him with these eyes. They're like, I have always known. There's that book of life. I've always known that you were my person. I've always known. There's something here about precognition, or your intuition always told you. Again, this is a twin flame connection. That's a part of it. Like, you always just like, maybe you had a vision of it, a dream. The High Priestess, again, is she who knows. She doesn't say much, but she has the book of life in her hand. It's like you already got a preview of it. But of course, part of this journey is that along the way, because of the shadow aspects of you guys that have happened, that got lost. You start to doubt it. Like, no, this is actually a demon, you know? No. But now now that this happened, she's looking at him with the eyes of like, I've always known. I know I doubted my intuition because I'm a human being. But now I'm aligned. You're aligned with your intuition, and this person's aligned with their intuition. You are clear on that. There's an aspect of that, of like knowingness. You are not going to believe what just fell on the floor. Holy-ish. Temperance card. Hold on. I can't even take it. The 10 of Cups again. The 10 of Cups again. This time with a rainbow. And the Temperance card with Archangel Michael. This is angelically led. Here it says art. In this deck it says art. This is a Temperance card, which means balancing. You guys have balanced out your shadow and your light. You have elevated. Star card, you have healed. The 10 of Cups, the union. This time with a rainbow. It could be same sex, okay? Because, that's what it's showing here. And there also could be a pregnancy involved here because she's pregnant. But this is a union. Again, marriage. There's a 10 of Cups for both of you. You both feel the same way, like I said, because it's mirroring. You know what I find significant here is that this Temperance card, right? We were talking about the precognition, like you had a vision of this, or you always knew, right? She has spray paint in her hand. She has wings. She's an earth angel. Archangel is the angel of protection. She's an earth angel. There's like ugly graffiti back here, and a mess. So it's like, and here the crosswalk has the stop and the go at the same time, like walk and don't walk at the same time. So it looks like it's broken. Like it's supposed to either be don't walk or walk. So this is confirming the message. Like at some point your shadow kind of tricked you. Like maybe my intuition and my vision was wrong, but the angel was there this whole time protecting this connection. You are an earth angel, so you have some psychic ability here. whoever this is. Yes, you do. Now she now sees the whole picture, because now the art is done. All of this is done. She's looking up at the sky like, I see it now. I always saw it, but now I really see it. And this is the Temperance. Everything is balancing out. Everything is healing, Star card. And the Star and the Sun, literally, this is divinely guided. The 10 of Cups twice. I don't want to even stop this. I don't. What the heck? I don't know what I just did. I don't even know what to say. I have chills. What sparked this realization for this person? They are confirming everything. Death. Wow. And it's a major arcana. Major arcana carry the most energy. So this is a life lesson. This is death and transformation. It's the death of the ego. It's the death of the ego. Their heart was taken out so they can have a heart transplant. Major healing happened here. And this is absolutely a divine connection. Major. This is a heart transplant. They died and came back. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. They had to go through that process, and so did you. Why? Tell me more. 8 of Swords. Interference. You can't make it up. They're confirming everything. Everything. 8 of Swords. Self-imposed imprisonment of your own mind. In the traditional tarot, it shows a person with 8 swords surrounding them like a prison, blindfolded. Like you and a sword signify your mind, your intellect, your thoughts. So this is all the stuff that we spoke about. The traits that you mistook for your personality that weren't really who you were. It was based off hurt and things that have gone, that have led you to believe you were a certain way. That was what interfered here. Notice how all these cards are freaking beautiful. The moment I start asking what went wrong, we get the 2 yucky ones, even though this is not yucky. No such thing as positive or negative. That's how you know how tapped in I am right now. Because they're answering as I ask. And there was an interference, self-imposed imprisonment, but you guys came together and had a heart transplant. There had to be some kind of a death. Maybe you guys, there was some kind of a big ending. There had to be some kind of a big ending, an explosion for this person for it to get to this place. But it got to this place. Wow. The Queen of Cups. But it got to this place for them to realize that you are their counterpart. Queen of Cups. I cannot believe it. But in this deck, it says the Therapist, which we spoke about. I said, with the Hierophant, this person, self-help books, they started making an effort. They saw their shadow for what it was because of looking at you as a mirror. Therapist, so they started working on it. Because of you, you're the Queen of Cups. Because of you, you sparked the spiritual awakening and they sparked yours. This is beautiful. What about for you? Or, just literally you, 7 of Cups, Lovers. Something fell in my drawer. The Hermit. The lesson for you was, I said, what about you? Like, what were you going through? Well, you, and here's the Lovers. I said, I shuffled and there it is again. You always knew this was your person. You wanted to connect with this person. You wanted a marriage with this person. Probably even hated this person for not pursuing you. But you were isolating yourself and had some kind of an addiction. Whoever you are. Yes, you did. I don't care. Tell me that you didn't. Blame the other person. If you're watching this, you're not at the phase of blaming. This is union. This is high priestess, higher thing. This is already spiritual awakening, so you're aware of this. Debauchery, it says. Alcohol, pills, hermit. Maybe you went, you know, that happens when you have a lot of trauma or things. You isolate yourself, you know? You were focusing, I want this person to be mine, I want this person, but you were not ready. You had addictions. You had addictions. Listen, maybe it wasn't alcohol, maybe it wasn't pills, maybe it wasn't drugs. It could be food. It could be sugar. It could be overspending. Maybe you were addicted to isolating yourself, not taking care of yourself, lack of self-care. Maybe you were addicted to negativity. Maybe you were addicted to arguing. Listen, for the majority of you, you had an addiction to some kind of substance. I don't care if it's food. You had an addiction to some kind of substance. That was part of your lesson. Hermit goes into hermit mode after losing it all. For introspection. Comes up awakened. So that's what you went through. That's what you went through. But you always saw this person as the love of your life. I said there's a very big omen of marriage here. I mean, like I'm seeing, and I said it in here, like they're literally in wedding attire. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, what? Ooh, no, I wasn't ready for that. Anything? No, they said stop. That was the moon. With the sun balancing out of the light and the dark. Look at all the stuff coming out of the sewer. Everything came out of the sewer. You guys have made it. High priestess. She's taking a cleansing bath. She's trusting her intuition again. We were talking about you, weren't we? You're the high priestess. You rose up from the gunk. Look at you, from the sewer. You were full of sewage, man. Yes. Oh my God. I just split the deck and it's the Two of Cups. And the Sun. And now that happened again, clarity, illumination, happiness is divinely guided love, a connection. Oh my God, I don't want to stop this. You know, I don't have my oracle decks, but I have one here. I'm going to pull 3 cards from it and see what they say. Done. Responsibility. They said 3. Commitment. I'm still gonna shuffle. Virtue. Jeez, oh my God. Okay. Gratitude. I'm going to read them. Responsibility. You are aware. You are aware of the power, your thoughts, and the amount of love. Wait, you are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. There was a King of Cups here. They did not take responsibility for the amount of love that they expressed. They did not express it. We spoke about that. That was the beginning of this reading. They're aware of it, and they're aware of the power of their thoughts now, their conscience. There's mindfulness about the interference, the 8 of Swords here. Virtue. It's led to virtue and gratitude. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Oh my God. This is so aligned. Encourage others to grow. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes. Literally the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is spiritual awakening. And that encourage others to grow, that you guys encourage each other. This is honestly a soul connection like no other. It literally says it. Your spiritual attributes is your spiritual connection. That's what encouraged you guys to grow. It put you on a journey. Gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents you. Yes, this whole thing was for you to come together to learn lessons together. Oh my God, this is freaking... I'm gonna pull another one. It's expression. Somebody had a problem with expression here. That's changed. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. That's what's happening. Oh my God. And I just split it and it's empathy. There might have been a lack of empathy here because the other attributes that needed to be healed from the past were bigger than that. Blocked it. I can't even take it. Wow. They're confirming everything. Past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. They're confirming everything. They're confirming everything. The interference of the past, all of that. This is, wow. Empathy. There's a big lesson on that. It's very hard for you to have true empathy for others when you're engulfed in energy that keeps you blocked, because you're more focused on your defenses and what blocks you than having empathy for others. Empathy. You may feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. I feel like you guys are able to come together now and see be aware of this. You know, I'm just gonna make it even. I'm gonna make it even. I'm gonna put 2 more. Literally 2 fell. So that was forgiveness on the bottom. Individuality and satisfaction. Individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. You're finally coming back to who you really are. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval, so others no longer define who you are. I kid you not. That was the whole thing. It's that the traits that you had because of what you went through defined who you were. You thought it was your personality. And now you're coming back to your individuality and coming together. This is one hell of a spiritual connection. I'm going to post this on the main channel. I have to. I mean, wow. Love and light.